Okay. Alright. That's a great way to start a video.
Okay.
What?
Introduction.
Hello, my name is Amanda.
I'm
Panda.
Emma.
And today we're gonna talk about people that need to be slapped, basically. This might take a while and stuff.
Just to warn you, there is gonna be swearing in this video. So if you're a parent or guardian, please plug in your headphones to ensure that we don't look like twats.
And then don't watch this video
if you're gonna leave it.
And don't watch it around people who are pregnant, because they will beat you up with a shovel.
Or elderly.
Yeah, or people with diarrhea. They will beat you up with shovels.
Obviously.
And cucumbers.
Okay.
Just
okay, the first minute of the video, we need to get into this. Right?
Okay, let's do this stuff!
Okay, like the first one is people who think physical violence and physical fighting is going to solve their problems in a fight. No! Just no! Like, you know,
no!
how is punching somebody in the face going to solve your problem? Like, seriously.
I'll make it worse, because if you punch the person and the person will hit you back, it'll hit you back.
There are some people
stronger.
There are some people who fight others that are way stronger than them and way bigger than them, and like they end up losing this fight and looking like a big huge twat for starting it in the first place.
Yep. And that will probably ruin their reputation.
Exactly. Like, you know, there's no point in fighting. Physical violence is not going to get you anywhere in life. It's just going to make you look like a big huge douchebag.
Or a douche canoe.
Douche canoe. But still, fucking no. No. It's not fucking right. Like,
the other thing that would definitely I would slap would be the sick-minded bastards who make other people's life miserable and make them commit suicide for
fuck these people, like
reasons.
It's like on sites like Ask FM and Spill It and other sites that inform spring. Like that, like, you know, like
you can go on.
There's a petition going around to shut down Ask FM because 2 people have committed suicide from the abuse that they were getting on Ask FM. What is the fucking point in giving somebody abuse on Ask FM? Because you know what? Just because it's on anonymous and like, yeah, you can say what you like, that does not make you look like a fucking big lad.
And it's not gonna make you look better at all.
Exactly. You're doing this through a screen. That makes you more of the coward.
More of a fucking...
Yeah, and it doesn't even matter if it's on Ask FM. If it's also on somebody's Facebook as well, like if you're man enough to say this and let
just
them know who
face.
you are, like you're not going to say this to this person's face.
Because you're that fucking weak.
Exactly. Just because you say it through a screen does not make it any different. If you say it to their faces, then, like, you know, it might make a difference or it might make an impact. But, you know, at the end of the day, saying it through a screen is not going to make you look any bigger as well. You know, like, there was this girl the other day, I'm not naming names because, you know, that's not fair. But she was getting tons and tons and tons of abuse on her Ask FM. And to be fair, you know, like, you know, there are some things, like, that I did hear that happened. But, you know, I'm not saying they're true. I'm not even saying what they are. But, you know, like, the thing is, what is the fucking point in giving this person abuse? Right? If they have fucked up in something, then they have learned from that and they are maturing and moving on. They do not need you to constantly remind them that they have fucked up. Because they know it themselves. They've been in that situation. The situation involves them, so they know it. So why are you reminding them? Is one thing. And another thing, why does it affect your life if you weren't involved in it? Why do you feel the need to tell them about this if it had nothing to do with you from the start? Like, it's fucking ridiculous. You know, grow up. Grow up a pair of balls and move on. This person fucked up, learned the lesson, moved on. It's in the past, they're in the present moment. You know, do not bring the past into the present moment because it happened. Get over it. Like, you know, if it doesn't involve you either, if it's something that does not affect your life, just fuck off and leave it, because it's horrible to read. Like, I'm sure it's horrible to get that abuse. like the stuff that was written. Like I'm sure like that was horrible to feel like shit and all. But it's also horrible to read that you're saying this to somebody. Like that's not fair at all. And you feel sorry for that person.
Even though the person didn't do nothing to you.
Exactly. If the person did nothing to you, why are you giving them abuse? That's all I have to say about that. But as well, like
it's like the abuse that like even doesn't even make sense. But it can
and then there's
still,
people who will like who think they're big and then let people know what they think on their actual Facebook. Right? If it's one person abusing another one, the abuser will also get their friends to join in.
or like other people.
Yeah,
as well.
other people as well that join in for no reason, right? If you see a fight on Facebook, right, and you get involved, it has nothing to do with you.
And it's not going to make you a better person.
Exactly. It's nothing to do with you. Leave it between those two people. Don't
so
get
they
involved.
Can sort it out.
Exactly. If you are in a fight with somebody or you're abusing somebody, as well as that bringing in the physical violence, do not bring it to physical violence, right? If you are in a disagreement with somebody or somebody's abusing somebody, talk to them in a mature level of voice, like direct speech, and sort it out. Fucking a fight's not going to work out. Getting your friends involved is not going to work out. So just stop. Like literally, stop and just shut up and go and get on with your life. If it doesn't involve you, don't get involved.
Right, moving on to another freaking people Majida fucker. Oh my god, my hair is having a boner. Sorry, but yeah, we're moving on to girls who take fucking small bites out of their food, which actually pisses me so much. I would like slap them in like the tits.
You'll see these girls in like take Burger King for example, right? I've seen this. Like you can't deny that you haven't seen this before as well. But there'll be girls and they'll be with their group of friends, but there'll also be boys in their group of friends, and they'll either have like a wee small meal or a big meal. But when the boys are there, they take these fucking
smallest
mice
bites
out of the food. They'll take the chip and they'll take the tiniest bite out of the chip. And I'm
just like fucking backhand you.
It's just like, would you wise up? Eat your food properly. Like
it's not gonna
when
make it
I'm eating, I don't care who's around me. If I'm hungry, I'm going to eat it. And if I do have table manners, but if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat the food properly. I'm going to shove it in my mouth.
Shove it in my mouth and enjoy.
Yes, I'm going to enjoy it. I don't care who is around me. If you know me well enough, you'll know I don't give a shit who's around me. I'm going to fucking eat the food.
I'd rather not die from being anorexic, so you know.
Exactly. Like you know,
I'd rather
fair
be
play to
curvy.
people who do suffer, like you know,
try to lose weight.
Yeah, who are trying to lose weight. But like, you know, there's some girls who try to lose weight. They don't need to lose weight,
even though they're actually skinny.
Like they're like stick, like they're pinky thin, and then they say, oh, they're fat, and then they need to lose weight. Do you know? Shut up. You know, to be honest, you could gain a bit of weight because some girls that say that they're fat are unhealthily skinny. But in saying that, they could be anorexic, and I don't know that.
The fact is, actually, guys like girls that are curvy, so they can like grab into something because they like grabbing and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the guys, but you know anyway. Like so,
they prefer.
They do like girls. Skinny girls, but you know,
but
also they do like curvy girls as well.
No, they like curvy girls the most than skinny because see people. It's just
we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. That's a whole different story. But still, like you know, if you are eating your food, eat it properly because as soon as the guys leave, we'll start eating properly, and it's just like, don't give a shit who is around you. Just eat the food. Just eat it.
Eat it like there's no tomorrow, girl.
Eat it like there's no tomorrow. Eat it like it's fucking the end is world and the world is ending.
The world is going to end. Eat the
What the fuck up? That's another thing that pisses me off when people do the eating crap. The world's gonna end in 2012.
No, they believe what people say, which is really fake stuff and shit.
There's like
talking about fakes. Another thing is I would slap fake people. Like they pretend to like be people on, you know, like on Facebook. They pretend to be someone from like they get pictures from Google and stuff, and then put it on Facebook, make a fake account, and pretend to be that person.
Yeah.
And blah blah.
And most of the time it's for bullying as well. So it's just like
that
shit
as well. And then there's actually these people who become Barbies. which also fucking pisses me off.
Why would you want to
fuck
look
the
like
shit out of
Barbie
them.
though? Like I understand like Barbie's this like really really pretty doll and all, but still, why would you starve yourself to look like as abnormally thin as she does? Why would you bleach your hair to the point where it's just fucking white like hers? Like I know people bleach their hair for different reasons.
I bleach
Like,
my
you
hair
know.
for different reasons, not the Barbie. Like it's just me. I like to experiment stuff with my hair.
People who experiment with their hair, like bleach their hair, no, that's fair enough. But people who bleach their hair to look like Barbie, like really, like it's so annoying. And then the pink clothes, the pink lip gloss, the blue
fake
eyeshadow,
tan.
the fake tan,
Oh,
the blue eyeshadow, the fake
Or pink.
eyelashes.
mostly it's everything pink,
Exactly.
but the
It's
fake tan on top.
It's just like, guys, like look like yourself. Do not look like this doll. You know,
it's better to stand out from the crowd instead of fitting in.
exactly. Like it's just like, don't give a fuck.
Oh, and another thing is like people who complain about their looks and shit, even though they are pretty. Naturally, they're pretty and all, but
like
they
people
complain.
who do, like when a person doesn't have makeup on, they're like, oh, I look so bad without makeup on.
But
And then when they do have makeup on, I look like plastic. La, 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 la. You're complaining when you don't have makeup on, and then you're complaining now because you have makeup on.
But then there's people who actually are obsessed with their looks, like obsessed with themselves. They're like, oh my god, I look so pretty today. And the next day they do the same, and the next day, and the next day, like their fucking whole life. And then it just pisses me off.
Exactly. It's just like, just shut the fuck up. Right, okay? Just stop.
It's okay to say.
But people, like, there's people who are who like just complain about their looks, but like it's most likely the people that know they're good looking that do this because they're looking for the compliments and to build up their ego.
But it's okay to say, like I'm pretty, like not all the time.
Yeah.
But compliment
Like,
yourself to put
If
yourself
you like the
esteem
way
up.
you look one day, like you like the way you've done your makeup, or you like what you're wearing, like if you say, oh, I feel like
Like
I
you're going
look
out and
quite
stuff.
good today, right? That does help your self-esteem. But
And
just because somebody says it once does not mean they're obsessed themselves. Somebody who says it every fucking day, no matter what they look like, that is just ridiculous.
Ridiculous with a tick.
Okay.
Sorry.
Like, it's stupid. It's pure shit. I can't stop. I can't talk. Pure stupidity, basically.
Yeah.
Right, and then there's people who are self-obsessed.
We're talking about that.
Alright, yeah.
Well done.
Whoopsie.
Anyway, on the other note, that's pretty much what we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Just people being
Like that.
not themselves.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
much.
like, don't leave hate because that's going in there.
So yeah, be yourself. Don't go into fights, right?
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
And you're perfect the way you are. That's just us being on a rant. This is quite an angry video.
It was sort of like a meaningful video as well.
But still
just
an angry video.
telling you not to do that and this because it's a good idea. Because personally, I was involved in most of these situations.
So was I. Like it's basically us maturing and basically saying how we feel about these situations
and hope to prevent these situations from not happening.
Yeah. And also, we aren't directing this at anybody, like, specifically. This is just the way we feel, like, every day with these things, with these everyday causes. Because I know there's going to be some people who are going to say, oh, she's talking about me in that bit, oh, she's talking about me there.
She's going to be dead! I'm going to kill that bitch, slap her!
Yeah. But the thing is, right, this is, like, for other people as well. Like, I'm not directly speaking to you, example, if you've been involved in any of them situations, right?
Especially the bullying
ones and the abusing ones, right? I'm not directing it at you. I could be talking about a completely different situation to what yours is. I know I was talking about a situation, but I don't know who all was involved in that. I was only taking that as an example. So just, wise up and don't be like giving hate because like, oh, I talked about a situation.
So yeah, anyway, have a good day and hopefully you enjoyed watching this video.
Yeah, if you've lasted this long because it's like 15 minutes. But anyway, thanks.
But we love you all and have a good day, and don't forget to smile, 'cause smiles make you